Welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. WWE SmackDown Backlash 2016 preview. The brand split shows begin. 2 shows a month. One for SmackDown, one for Raw, except for the major 4 pay-per-views, Rumble, WrestleMania, Survivor Series, SummerSlam. We'll run down this card. A little bit of news from SmackDown this week. American Alpha taking another tag team tournament. The SmackDown tag titles. Chad Gable with a knee injury. Hopefully it's not severe. I didn't look anything real for sure how long he's going to be out or anything. Hopefully Jason Jordan can kind of do like Big Cass did when Enzo got hurt. He can kind of do a little singles thing, kind of test the waters there, because you know going someday Jason Jordan will be a singles wrestler, so will Chad Gable. Alright, we'll get this card kicked up. There's only 6 matches. I imagine they'll add stuff between now and the show. You would figure they would add it at SmackDown, but they didn't, but we'll see. But we do have a match between the Usos and the recently turned heel Usos versus the Hype Bros. The winner of this goes on to face Heath Slater and Rhino for the SmackDown tag titles. I got the Usos winning. I think it'll be Usos will go on and possibly win the tag titles. Next match, we have a 6-pack challenge for the SmackDown Women's title. We have Alexa Bliss versus Becky Lynch versus Carmelo versus Naomi versus Natalya versus Nikki Bella. I look at this being more of a train wreck than anything. Just with what Natalya and Becky Lynch has had going on, I think they'll kind of pull themselves away from this. Carmelo and Alexa Bliss have been feuding. They'll kind of pull themselves away and feud. So that kind of leaves Natalya and Naomi and Nikki Bella. There's no reason to bring Nikki Bella back if you don't give her this title. With her being one of the longest reigning women's champions ever, of recent vintage, her being the Divas champion before, her being women's champion. I think she was Divas champion. No, she was women's champion. It was Divas title when she had it. They keep pinging this fucking title back and forth. Who knows who had what when. So I get Nikki Bella becoming the first SmackDown Women's Champion. Next, we have the Intercontinental title on the line. We have champion The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler. The Miz, as of Sunday, will have the title 159 days. That is the longest title run since November of 2013, when Big E had it 167 days. Cody Rhodes had it for 236 days back in 2011. When you ping pong these titles around like pieces of candy, it takes away something from the title. If you look back at the bygone era, as the Vaudevillains would say, when you had the Intercontinental title was your workhorse title, you gave it to your up-and-comers, your Bret Harts, your Stone Colds, your Shawn Michaels, your Diesels, your Razor Ramones, and the Ultimate Warrior, and you took the IC title and you springboarded that into a world title run. If you look back at Bret Hart, in 1991 he had a 144-day title run. He turned that around to a 146-day title run early 1992. Shawn Michaels had a 202-day title run in 92. He parlayed that back into a 113-day title run early 1993 before he couldn't defend the title and was gone. So you got to give quality talent the title for a long title run. The Miz isn't quality talent. The Miz won this on the Monday after WrestleMania. Why you didn't just give it to him at WrestleMania? Why you had Zack Ryder win the ladder match at Mania just for Miz to win the title on Monday Night Raw? Make no sense. You need to put it on a guy like a Dolph Ziggler, and as Shane said when the brand split happened, there is no glass ceiling anymore. This is where you give Dolph the IC title, you give him a long title run, and bring Dolph to where he should be, in the main event picture. Okay. Still got Dolph winning the IC title, hopefully. Next, we have Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt. Throwing together a feud, don't know what to think of it. Problem is, Bray Wyatt, his last TV victory was on July 19th, SmackDown, the draft SmackDown. Before that, his last TV victory, February on Raw. His last pay-per-view victory, Battleground 2015. Been more than a year. If you want to put over this Bray Wyatt character, he has got to get over on people. He's got to get victories. Because he comes out now, I love the Bray Wyatt character. I just really enjoy what they're doing with it. I know that I think they need to build it farther and build it up like a current version of The Undertaker. The problem is, he loses to everyone. Taker actually got victories. So I think Bray Wyatt needs to get the victory over Randy Orton. It needs to get on the winning ways. You need Luke Harper back and just Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, and get rid of freaking Eric Rowan and be done. And let that work for a while. Next, we have the WWE SmackDown Tag Titles on the line. We have the winners of the first match, either Usos or Hype Bros versus Heath Slater and Rhino. I don't know why they're doing this for freaking Heath Slater. The free agent, there. I don't understand. He's not that good. The people that he has been around that have been really good, you've fired. The Wade Barretts, the Drew McIntyres. I mean, come on. You fire Drew McIntyre and Jinder Mahal, and you bring back Jinder Mahal. Don't understand. I mean, whatever. But you can't do anything with this guy. He's not quality talent. He can't talk to save his life. It's funny now, but it's not funny. It's just sad. I actually have the winner of the match between the Usos and the Hype Bros winning the SmackDown Tag Titles, and just that way Heath Slater gets that close and loses. Or Rhino turns on him or something. But next we have in the main event, we have the WWE World Heavyweight title line. We have champion Dean Ambrose versus the phenomenal AJ Styles. If you're going to go ahead and do it, if the idea of giving Kevin Owens the Universal title was to make the WWE Universe happy, in order to make the phenomenal AJ Styles bigger than he already is, you have to give him the world title here. Here's why. You want to continue this AJ Styles, John Cena feud. You know, AJ Styles, the face that runs the place. You want to continue the feud with John Cena the way John Cena left at SummerSlam. You have to put a title on. The feud can continue. It can't continue without the world title, or a title. Obviously, you're in the position here. You have Kevin Owens, AJ Styles as your two champions. The internet would just explode. Fans would love it. I mean, you have heel, face. Yeah, Dean Ambrose's face. I like the Dean Ambrose title run. You know, John Moxley, formerly known as John Moxley, the WWE World Heavyweight title. Oh my God, it's just dream come true. So seeing AJ Styles as a world title. Give both these, it's Owens on Raw, AJ here on SmackDown. Give them both a lengthy title run. You could lead up to WrestleMania 33, your two world titles on the line. You could have two major feuds of your minor league competition. You could have Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn for the Universal title, which is a humongous feud in Ring of Honor. Internet fans will love that. You could have AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe for your world title. Humongous feud in TNA. It's more of a FU to TNA. We have your two biggest stars ever. Main event, whatever, sub-main, whatever. A main event match at WrestleMania. We're WWE, we can do what we want. You do Taker, if Sting wants to come back, okay, or you do Taker Cena. That could be your main event. Not that I want to see it, but, Trip Rock. There's been rumors of that one for years. Both are part-time wrestlers now. You know, something with Lesnar. Something you could build around, a WrestleMania card around that kind of stuff. You know, Dean Ambrose, I don't want him to go away. I really like him. I want him and AJ to feud until Cena gets back and do a three-way feud. I'm fine with that. But I want AJ Styles to be your WWE World Heavyweight title. World Heavyweight Champion. That will wrap up the 2016 WWE SmackDown Backlash review. Stay tuned to Robert Sports Show for the review. Make sure you check out Robert Sports Show NCAA Week 2 preview, NCAA Week 2 Top 25 rankings, and the NFL Week 1 preview. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show. Don't just have a great night, have an American night.